Now, I don't do this often, but I usually use the SDR and all that. But today, I'm going to forego that and just use the regular radio. Now, let's come over here because it's supposed to come up down in the northeastern sky, which is over there, and then go down in the southeastern sky. And I'll put in a little insert here, the path that ISS is going. Okay, I'm gonna go outside. I've got the Baofeng AR5RM. Love this radio. I'm gonna tune in to 437.800. Stand outside, and in a couple of minutes, we should be hearing chatter on the ISS, from the ISS, to the ISS, from the ISS. You know, the crossband repeater is on. And so we should hear some people talking, and then we're going to figure out where they are. Now, I don't do this often, but I usually use the SDR and all that. But today, I'm going to forego that and just use the regular radio. Now, let's come over here because it's supposed to come up in the southwestern sky and then go down in the northeastern sky. And I'll put in a little insert here, the path that IS is going. And all I'm going to do is turn that baby on, right? And then hit squelch. Should hear some stuff. And hopefully the camera will pick all that up. And actually, that might be the camera. It is. Yeah, it's the camera. I don't believe this. Can't use this camera.
Moments later.
I am hearing a little bit.
QSL 73. 73. Copy. X-ray Echo 1 Mike Tango Tango. Alpha Charlie 5 Uniform Victor. Alpha 5 Charlie Victor Unit, this is Kilo India 5 Whiskey India Charlie, QSL. Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Delta Whiskey, Echo Mike. Uno Mike Tango Tango, Whiskey Delta 5, Golf Radio Whiskey, Echo Mike 103. Echo Mike Tango Tango, vale, gracias. X-ray Echo 1, Mike Tango Tango, Charlie 5, Uniform Victor, Echo Mike 12.
Well, I tell you, it's probably the house is in the way, because that's east over there, and it's in the northeast. That's kind of northish over here. Westish is over here. So let's see where these guys are coming from.
20 minutes later.
Okay, as I do a little bit of a deep dive, one of the first guys we hear, he calls himself X-Ray Echo 1 Mike Tango Tango.
X-ray Echo 1 Mike Tango Tango.
XE is actually Mexico. So we actually heard somebody from the Mexico City area. More specifically, let's see if I look it up here. Cuauhtémoc, Mexico City. So that's kind of like I guess a county, an area. So I was able to pinpoint the area that the guy was coming from, and he was from Mexico City. That's pretty cool.
Alpha Charlie 5 Uniform Victor.
Okay, the next deep dive we do is on Alpha Charlie 5 Uniform Victor. And he is from the Fort Worth area, actually just north of Fort Worth. I don't know, someplace up here.
Alpha Charlie 5 Uniform Victor.
Yeah, so Fort Worth area. So we were receiving somebody bouncing off of the ISS, and we were hearing him all the way from Fort Worth, but we had to get to space first. Kind of like the Mexico City one. We had to go all the way to space to talk to Mexico City and to Fort Worth.
This is Kilo India 5 Whiskey India Charlie, QSL.
Okay, and then the last one that we could hear really clearly, I guess I could have deep dived even more, but man, these guys are all walking on top of each other because, you know, everyone wants to get through and say where they are and who they are and all that stuff. But this next guy is Kilo India 5 Whiskey India Charlie, and he's down in the Houston area, just kind of northwest of Houston. And so I thought that was kind of interesting. That was a lot of fun just to be able to listen in. Guys from Houston talking to Fort Worth, talking to Mexico City, all because ISS is flying overhead and we're able to bounce off of that and listen to it and talk to it and all that. Now, if you're interested in the... Hang on. If you're interested in the radio, it's the AR5RM by Baofeng. Yeah, AR5RM. I always... they give such interesting numbers. Don't know why. But it's not the UV, although I've got a couple UV5Rs too. But the 5RM, very good radio. Stuff comes in really, really well. I've used this radio on a couple of different occasions. Gets out very, very well. And just keep in mind, you do not need a license to listen to any of these conversations and do some of the deep dives. And if you want to know some more, how am I able to find out where these guys are? Leave me a comment down below. I'll be happy to share that with you as well too. So if people have a ham license, it's kind of easy to find out at least what region they're in. And so you can get to kind of know people. And then when they do their QSL things, you know, they'll fill out a little card, or I guess they'll send an email these days. Yeah, I haven't done this in a long time, but get a little card, a QSL card that says, I'm from Mexico. That would be a good one. You know what would be even better is when the astronauts on the ISS are actually talking and we listen in on those conversations. Now, that would be kind of fun. We'll see you on the next one.
See you next time.